So, with the announcement of the Xbox Series X, I want to talk a little bit about Gears of War and that kind of being, going to be kind of moving as far as the series is concerned onto the Xbox Series X. So we can probably expect the Gears 6 as well as Gears 7 to be on the Xbox Series X most likely. And what I'm going to say here, in this video, guys, and on the show is that Gear 6 could be graphically groundbreaking when it comes to the Xbox Series X. So, obviously, the Xbox Series X getting announced at the Game Awards, and the game that was shown off was Hellblade 2, which I never played the first Hellblade, but after watching that trailer, I'm kind of intrigued. I kind of want to play it now, but that being said, seeing for, the first time the graphics of the Xbox Series X and the power that is there reminds me a lot of Gears 5 and what kind of Gears 5 looked like. But now I'm like thinking to myself, man, Gears 6 on the Xbox Series X on this engine, 8K compatibility, 120 frames per second. I mean, dog, this could be really great. I mean, it could be graphically groundbreaking. So I'm excited, so excited to see what Gears of War really looks like. Because, I mean, we're going to have other games, right, that are going to come out. Hellblade 2, getting to see kind of what that's like is going to be very interesting. But I think games like even Halo Infinite, that's going to be interesting. The graphics on Halo Infinite, because that's going to be one of the first games that you're going to be able to play on the Xbox Series X, as well as Hellblade 2. But Gears 6, guys, a franchise that's one of my favorite in the world, I can't wait to see what that looks like. What is that going to look like on the Xbox Series X? I think it's going to look pretty amazing. I really do. I think that it could be groundbreaking. I mean, it really could, because I felt like, as far as graphically in 2019, as far as games are concerned, it was one of the best graphic, some of the best graphics of the entire year. It's some of the best graphics I've ever seen on the Xbox, period. Whether you're talking 360, Xbox One, whatever you want to call it. Between the games of last year, Death Stranding, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and, Gears 5 had some of the best graphics I think I saw, probably some of the best graphics I've seen all year. I thought that those were the three that had some of the just absolutely incredible graphics. I am super excited to see what some of these games are going to look like on the Xbox Series X, but Gears 6 could very well really take advantage of everything that the Xbox Series X has to offer. I will say this, Xbox Series X is a very strange name for the console. I don't know why they chose Xbox Series X. So you had I thought they were going to go with like Xbox 2 or something like that, but they're calling it Xbox Series X. I mean, because it's like you had the Xbox One, then you had the Xbox One X, the Xbox One S, you have all these different, different types of Xbox Ones, and then you have the Xbox Series X. So when they make another rendition of the Xbox Series X, what's it going to be called? Xbox Series Y? Or, it's just kind of strange to me why they went with that name. Nonetheless, I'm excited about it. I think it looks awesome. And Holiday 2020, which is really going to be right around the corner when you think about it. I mean, we're basically a year away from seeing the Xbox Series X and all that has to offer. And Gear 6, we're probably a couple of years away from that, obviously. But I think that it could be graphically groundbreaking on the Xbox Series X. And by the time the next Gears comes out, so Gears 6, when that comes out, the Xbox Series X might have another addition to it, kind of like the Xbox One X. It may have like a Xbox Series Y, let's just say, where it pushes even more. And so that is something that I'm very excited about. Gear 6 could very well be... It could be groundbreaking, guys, as far as the graphics are concerned, and I'm so excited about that. I'm just excited about games in general on the Xbox Series X because, man, we've come so far from the original Xbox to the 360, which is what I kind of grew up with, and then, to the Xbox One, to the Xbox Series X. I kind of hope, I know that they want to have like this professional, clean look to the interface of the Xbox, Series X. I really hope they kind of go back to what made the Xbox 360 so amazing. The Xbox 360, that interface was just so easy to maneuver and kind of get around. It was kind of like the iPhone. You know, the iPhone's so easy to maneuver around, but it turned into the Android when you got to the Xbox One, right? It just kind of was a little bit more complicated, you know, sending party invites. I mean, you get used to it, but it's just kind of, the Xbox 360 was perfect in its entirety when it came to the interface. Now, obviously, it had other issues like the red ring of death and things like that, but I want to see them go back to something similar to the Xbox 360. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm really hoping for that because even the PlayStation, who knows what the PlayStation 5, what they're going to do with that. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. Holiday 2020, PlayStation 5 is going to have to do something significant in order for me to pay for the PlayStation 5 over the Xbox Series X. I mean, I'm sorry. The Xbox Series X, looking at the specs, looking at, what they've done with Xbox Game Pass, looking at, some of the graphics from Hellblade 2, just looking at a lot of those things, it just tells me that, look, this is the console I'm going to get. I've always been kind of an Xbox person. I own the PlayStation 4 as well as the Xbox One, but there's no debate about it. I'm getting the Xbox Series X, and I think Gear 6 could be some of the best graphics we've ever seen on the Xbox once again, because Gears 5 had some of the best graphics I'd ever seen on the Xbox ever. And, I think moving forward, I think it could be graphically groundbreaking. But let me know what you guys think about that. If you're really into Gears of War, do you think Gear 6 is going to be graphically groundbreaking on the Xbox Series X? Let me know what you guys think. And, I'd love to have a real conversation about it.